This is a review of the Igloo Yukon Cold Locker Cooler. This is a 50 quart cooler. As you can tell, this is one of the collegiate colors coolers. This is purple and gold for either East Carolina or LSU. Some of the nice features are the latches, very similar to the Yeti. A lot better than the Engel. The Engel latches tend to be loose and it doesn't seal that well. Like I said, this is 50 quarts and it has plenty of room on the inside. It's injection molded. One of the nice things about the locking mechanism right here is that it's metal. With the other coolers, all it is plastic with the hole cut in there, so this has a little bit more security. If you need to lock it up and put it in your truck or in your truck bed, it's going to be kind of hard to cut through that. It's got a nice gasket to seal airtight. You don't get the suction seal like you do with a Yeti that I've found so far, but I can't tell that any air does get in. I think it's just the way this is designed. It's not as airtight. I could be wrong there. Another thing you'll see is stainless steel hinges as opposed to aluminum. These are a lot more sturdy than the Yeti or even the Engel. Also, the lid locks in place. It has notches cut out right here to keep it from slamming on your fingers, which is really nice for any of those that's happened to. The top of the cooler has a non-skid surface and a ruler, which is nice for fishing, something that the Yeti does not have either. Another nice thing, a couple nice things, is the drain plug, a 2-inch drain plug, so the water comes shooting out of this thing pretty quick. Also, it's attached with a nice stainless steel chain. Also, if you can see this right here, these are non-skid feet, but the screw comes out. You can reverse it to where they skid, so it makes it nice if you're trying to transport or pull when it's full of ice. You can slide it across the floor, but right now I have it set up for non-skid for the boat. So what I'm going to do now is fill this thing up with ice. I'm going to keep the lid closed as long as I can. I'll check in at day 4 and show you how much ice is left, and then we'll check in again at day 7. If there's any ice left at day 7, I'll come back and for each day thereafter and show you how much is left. One thing I have done, I've cooled the cooler down. I kept ice in it overnight to get the cooler temperature down. I guess they call that pre-cooling. But another thing I do always is add these frozen water bottles to the bottom. That tends to keep ice a lot longer. So I'm going to fill this with ice and shut the lid and come back in 4 days. So here we are, filled up with ice to the rim. Not much air in here to keep it cool. I'm going to store this inside the house. The indoor temperature is at 75 degrees. So like I said, I'm going to check back in 4 days and see where we are. Alright, so here we are 4 days later, give or take about an hour and a half. Cooler's been indoors, it's about 75 degrees. So we'll check it out. The lid has not been opened at all. So there we are. That's after 4 days, how much ice you have left. So I'm going to shut this lid and come back 3 more days and see what we have as far as ice after 7 full days. Alright, day 7. I'm going to open it up, see how much ice we got. Got a little bit, a lot of water, but still some ice, and the water's plenty cold. The water bottles have melted. I'm going to close this back up and see how long it lasts. Probably another day or so. But there you go, day 7. That's what you can expect from the Igloo Yukon cold locker. Alright, day 8. Opening up the latches. No ice left whatsoever. The water's still cold, but no ice left. I wanted to show you guys exactly what kind of ice I was using though. It's kind of thin ice anyway. I guess the ice from the grocery store in the big packets might have lasted a little bit longer because it's a little bit thicker. It probably lasts a little bit longer, but there you go. That's my total review. So 7 days with ice total.